Just want to give a couple of reflections back from Ghana. Just want to tap in for a second. I'm gonna step away from the Iron Bowl for a minute. It's tied up 7-7, so we don't know how this is gonna turn out. But it's the Iron Bowl, and Auburn usually does well at home. Uh, but I just want to tap in because my youngest son just came and said something to me that made me think about and reflect on, my trip to Ghana, and you just thinking about the connections that we miss. Um, so anyway, let me just hop to it. We were hanging out with my dad yesterday at his friend's house, and my son and my dad had a conversation, and so my son this morning, youngest son, we were having a conversation this morning about life, about his future plans, about our role in his future plans, my role in his future plans. How can I be supportive of him as he moves forward and matriculate through school and pick up the skills that he feels like he needs in order to build this career and this life that he's planning and putting together, that's in alignment with his purpose. And we had this long conversation. It was really dope, actually. Felt good. And then he breaks out and does his thing for a couple hours, and I'm just vegging out, just watching football, and getting ready for the Iron Bowl game. And he comes in the room just unsolicited, and he's like, he thanks me, um, and so he's putting it together. Like, my father didn't go to college. My father is a man's man, old school dude, jack of all trades. He can fix anything. He's great with his hands. Was in the Navy, was a mechanic, worked, retired, ended up retiring from Edison. And I mean, just a dude that when anything goes wrong and need to fix it around the house, my dad would do that. He has no idea about the work that I do. That's no knock on him. It's just generationally, he just doesn't understand. Like, if I'm not getting if there's no dirt or oil or mess underneath my nails at the end of the day, it's not work to him, right? So it's interesting that my youngest son had this conversation with my pop, and he came back, and my oldest son is a doctor, right? He's a veterinarian, right? He has his DVM, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, Tuskegee undergrad, Tuskegee Vet School. My youngest son is going through, he's a sophomore in college and doing his thing. And and it's great to see them have these accomplishments. I mean, I went to college, I never finished though. And so I have a family, and our middle son, Miles, passed away, and all the things that goes into that, and no excuses, and I'm proud of where I am today. But my journey was the next level up from my pop's journey. My pop's journey was the next level up from his pop's journey. So in order for the impact of my youngest son coming to me and thanking me for taking that next step, for stepping out beyond the known and stepping into the unknown, whether or not we call that a success, me finishing or not, the success was I feel like, and apparently he realized it. I took the baton down the road from my dad, and now they're taking the baton down the road for their kids and their grandkids. So, and I reflect on that, the connection of family, and our experience in Ghana, the connection of the names of names of how people, that holds people hopes and dreams of families. And I talked about before, like, how does that create or build conversation between fathers and sons, right? My father and I really never had any super deep conversations, and that's no knock on him. He didn't have super deep conversation with his father, right? It was all some tension and strife between them two, and he's done better by me. Some parts I longed for would have been better, wish would have been better. And so that fuels me to take that baton and do something better with these cats. And I guess the conversation we had earlier today was indicative of that, of my effort, my intentionality of wanting to be and have better conversations with my son. So it just meant a lot to hear the young man come and give his thanks and his appreciation, his recognition of my role in pushing and taking the baton and pushing our family down the road to the next level and our family's evolution. And, you know, he's probably recognizing his role now. So, but anyway, man, I'm just rambling right now, just sorting through my emotions of it. And it's more pride and happiness and joy and of you know, he just gave me some flowers, and that's pretty dope. So stay curious. It's time. War Day, amigo.